Hey everybody, today's video is going to look a little bit different than the usual videos. It's still a regular story time, but this one was filmed about a year ago and a lot of things are different from my new videos. Some things have changed for the better, but other things in this video I think I'm going to end up keeping and using for future videos, like calling my subscribers the Afro Clan. I don't know, it just kind of has a nice ring to it. But anyways, I hope you all enjoy the video. It's an oldie but a goodie. What's up, clan? It's your boy africantaloupe coming at you with a brand new video. Now, it's a sad fact that some people have bad luck sometimes. They lock their keys in their car, or they forget important documents on a day that they're needed. But as you loyal members of the Afro Clan will soon find out, I have bad luck all the time. This is a story about a time that I had to make a choice, I chose wrong, and ended up paying a painful price. The story begins a long time ago on Christmas Eve. Me, my older sister, and my older brother were getting ready for the day to come, Christmas. We were gonna have a great time opening presents and spending time with family that were gonna come the next day. But before we went to bed, my mom got a call from someone no one was expecting. My dad. Now, I don't really like to talk about my dad because he wasn't really a part of my life and I don't like him. Like at all. But anyways, he called me up asking if he can spend Christmas with me and my sister. And now my mom knows what kind of guy he was, so she knew he was playing some kind of angle. But she let me and my sister make the decision because she felt we were old enough to decide whether or not we wanted to spend Christmas with our sperm donor, Dad. And you know, my little dumbass was like, "Yeah, boy!" And I ran up to go pack a bag. And my sister did the same. The next morning, I'm up real early, sitting by the window waiting for my dad's white Cadillac to pull up. Christmas presents be damned, because all I was thinking about was spending some quality time with my pops. So the car finally pulls up and I run over to it fast as hell. And I open the front door to get inside, and that's when I realized I fucked up. Sitting in the passenger seat was none other than my dad's ratchet ass new wife, my stepmom. That's the angle that my mom was thinking about, that she sensed. I wasn't about to spend quality time with my dad. I was about to spend quality time with a group of people I can only describe as the step relatives from hell. Now, me and my sister hop in the car and we head over to my stepmom's house. I hated it there for so many reasons. It was small, it was cramped, and there was nothing to do other than watch TV on one of those big TVs with the fat backs that make that annoying screeching frequency sound when they turned on. Oh, and also the devil lived there. Spoiler alert, the devil does wear Prada because the devil was a female. This girl, I don't remember her name, so let's call her Shrek. Shrek was my stepmom's oldest child, and she was huge. She towered over all of us, and she took every single moment to show me and her younger brother, who was the same age as me, who's boss, usually with her fists. I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, ha, Afro got beaten up by a girl." Well, she was like 6 foot tall and I was 4'7". She was built like a linebacker and I was built like a #2 pencil. So I feel like I'm a little justified in not being able to defend myself. Anyway, it was near the end of the day and I was getting a little bit tired. So I went over to the only bedroom that was open and I was getting ready for bed. And then Shrek comes running in, screaming at me to get the hell out because that's where she was sleeping. And after a few minutes of me refusing because, you know, I was there first, you know, finders keepers, you know, that's the golden rule. Anyway, she proceeded to beat me out of the room. It hurt a lot. I was crying. Damn, my face looked like Niagara Falls. I went and knocked on the other door that was across the hall. And that was the room that my dad and my stepmom had been cooped up in ever since they arrived at the house. I wasn't spending any time with my dad because he was spending time with his wife. So anyway, I knock on the door and tell him that I got beaten up and Shrek wouldn't let me sleep in the room. My stepmom answers by saying, "Oh, why don't you sleep somewhere else? It's not that serious." Listen, woman, I was not talking to you, so you can keep your words, your thoughts, and that dirty ass pussy to yourself, alright? Alright. So I ended up going to the living room, and since all the couches were taken, I ended up sleeping on the floor next to the TV stand that housed the big old TV that I was referring to earlier. Early the next morning, I was still asleep, and Shrek and one of her relatives had decided to start moving the TV because they got a new one for Christmas, so they wanted to move that one out and move the new one in. So they pick up the TV and they hover it over my sleeping body. And the next thing I know, the weight of the moon lands on my back. It kind of felt like I was dreaming at first, you know, one of those lucid dreams where you feel everything that's happening in your dream in real life. But it quickly turned into a nightmare when I woke up and realized that the crushing feeling wasn't going away. I could feel the TV screen literally pushing down on my spine. And if 9-year-old me was telling this story, he'd probably say that he was dying a slow and painful death. I kind of felt like I was in a Looney Tunes cartoon where I was slowly getting steamrolled or pancaked, and boy did it not feel good. I start screaming, and Shrek and the other guy lift the TV off my back. And I start crying, and my dad and my stepmom run out the room to see what all the commotion is about. And then this man had the nerve, the gall, the audacity to look at me and say, "Well, why were you sleeping there? You could sleep somewhere else." Yes, Pops, with all the couches taken and the bedroom off limits, I had tons of places to sleep. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have curled up in the stove, popped the squat in the sink, maybe even rested on the glass coffee table. Luckily, I wasn't severely injured, but I did have a lot of bruising on my back after that. And you better believe I got taken home the second after that happened. Oh, and one more thing. I am 100% sure that Shrek dropped the TV on me on purpose. So, if you're watching this, here's to you. That's gonna do it for this video, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit a like down below and subscribe to join the Africlan. Comment down below about a time that you were injured and share this video with everyone you know. If you want more of my misadventures, go ahead and click the link in the description. It'll take you to my channel page where you can watch all the episodes of Africantaloupe that are up so far. It's only about 2 of them, but hey, it's a growing thing. But until next time, be sure to keep your glasses half full. Bye.